Hello citizens and welcome back. I am fresh back from CitizenCon and this year CIG gave us a lot of important updates on a lot of important things. So over the next few weeks I'm going to be covering everything in as much detail as I can. And this week I'm going to start with one of the changes that made the biggest impact with the backers and will likely inform ship purchases for the next few years. And I of course mean insurance and warranty. As always, if you like this video, sacrifice a like and a comment to the YouTube algorithm and subscribe for more. And here's a shout out to our amazing patrons for their support of the channel and the armory. If you have been playing or following Star Citizen for a while, you might have heard the terms insurance and LTI, which stands for lifetime insurance. Insurance was introduced along with the first concept ship pledges, and initially it was supposed to mean that as long as your ship is insured, it will be replaced if you file an insurance claim. CIG also said that you will be able to purchase insurance in-game for a reasonable amount of money, and that there might be different kinds of insurance to cover different areas where you might travel. Every ship that you pledge for comes with some amount of insurance. For example, the base starter ships mostly come with 6 months of insurance from the pledge store. However, during events such as the IAE, you can find ships being sold with up to 10 years of insurance. And then we of course come to LTI. LTI is mostly available when you pledge for new concept ships that are being announced and in a few other cases. As the name implies, LTI guarantees that your ship will be insured until the game dies. And this has sparked a few interesting things in Star Citizen, like the gray market, the concept of LTI tokens, and CCU chains, which I think is something that's unique to this game. Now, this has remained unchanged for years, until now. At CitizenCon, CIG announced a few major changes to the insurance system, so let's go over them now. First of all, CIG are adding warranty to complement insurance. I will explain the different scenarios in depth in a moment. But in short, if your ship has insurance, you are entitled to either a replacement ship based on the level of insurance, or a credit payout based on the age of your ship and insurance level, depending on whether your ship does or doesn't have warranty. And again, I will explain the different scenarios more in a moment. Next, CIG are splitting insurance into 3 levels. Level 1 covers just the basic hull and stock components. Level 2 covers the hull and custom components, and Level 3 covers the hull, the custom components, and the decorations, which I'm guessing means any item you place into the ship, such as weapons, armor, or other decorations. And I'm thinking it might also possibly cover cargo, or that might come as a separate insurance level or a separate insurance type altogether. It also seems that if you have a ship that has a warranty applied but doesn't have insurance, you will be able to recover that ship for a credit payment. It will be possible to earn transferable warranty in-game that you can apply to one of your ships. I also assume that new ships bought from a shipyard or a manufacturer will have warranty attached to them as well. But of course, this is not confirmed yet. So how does this affect your pledged ships? We established that every ship pledge is sold with some amount of insurance. This remains unchanged. What changes is that this insurance will be the level 1 insurance that I described a moment ago. So it will only cover the hull and stock components. But you will be able to buy add-on insurance levels in-game, which is great. So what about warranty? Well, every ship that was purchased as a pledge or otherwise attributed to your account, either through a giveaway or a contest, is permanently bound to your account. This means that it has permanent warranty attached to it. So you won't be able to fully lose this ship and you will always be able to recover it, either through insurance by filing a claim or by paying some amount of credits if you didn't have insurance. So you will never receive a credit compensation for a ship that's attributed to your account. That's all very complicated, so let's run through some examples. First, let's say that you lost a ship that you purchased in-game and you don't have any insurance or warranty for. This ship is only linked to your character and not to your account. So if it was lost, it is gone forever and you have no way to recover any of the purchase cost. Next, let's take a ship that you purchased in-game and you have active insurance for, but no warranty. In this case, you will be paid out some amount of credits based on the level of insurance and maybe other factors like how old the ship was or how it was lost. So you will recover some or all of your purchase cost. Next, a ship that you purchased in-game with active insurance and active warranty. This ship will be recovered according to the applied insurance, meaning that you will get your ship back with or without the components and with or without the decorations, instead of getting a credit compensation. And finally, a ship you purchased in-game with no insurance and active warranty. In this case, I believe you will be able to recover the ship, but you will have to pay some credits for it. So that was ships bought or created in-game. How about ships you pledged for or that were attributed to your account? Well, this ship is permanently bound to your account, so it always has warranty applied. So if you had insurance whether from the pledge or purchased later, you will always get the ship back according to the applied insurance level, which will be level 1 for pledge insurance, but you can purchase add-on levels in-game. If you did not have insurance, you will be able to recover the ship as well, but you will have to pay some amount of credits to do so. So, in conclusion, the announced insurance changes and the addition of warranty mostly affect ships purchased or created in-game. The introduction of insurance levels does somewhat complicate things for pledge ship owners by having to buy add-on insurance in-game. But I think that this was always the plan. Also, I think that CIG will keep insurance costs pretty low, especially for small and medium ships. On top of that, CIG are saying that they will give you several very visible warnings before you spawn and fly a ship with no insurance or warranty, making it a very deliberate choice to do so. This is going to help new players a lot and will prevent some accidental ship losses. Now, before I talk about the final feature, I want to make a short detour into another thing mentioned in the same panel. Players in the Star Citizen economy create resources and credits. Resources are consumed either by crafting from them or selling them for credits. But what sinks are there for credits? And also, why do we need a sink for credits? I am going to explain this in more detail next week, but in short, if there are too many credits in circulation, it's going to cause their value to drop, or as economists call it, inflation, which would cause prices to rise. So we need ways to remove credits from players. Insurance payments are one of the ways to do this, and a very clever one. Because while players might be able to avoid dying and thus avoiding the inheritance tax, they might not be able to avoid paying for insurance, simply for the fear of losing their ship. And that brings me to the final insurance-related feature. As a player, you might have observed this yourself, but most ships in Star Citizen are not claimed because they are destroyed. Most are lost or left behind due to bugs or other non-destructive reasons. According to CIG, claims due to ship destruction are a minority. So CIG want to introduce a shuttle service that will automatically fly you to the location of the ship. This is useful in a case where you died outside of the ship and want to recover it yourself, which I guess covers a significant part of those insurance claims. For other cases, such as when your ship is disabled, you might need to put out a service beacon and get it towed or repaired. But the shuttle is still a very cool addition that I think might help a lot of players once it's added. And with that being said, that's all for today. What do you think? Will this change impact LTI sales? Will CIG offer different insurance levels for real life money? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Fly safe, and I will see you in the verse.